I says to him this morning, I got a treat for you, and he's like, well, what is it? I says, I'm kidnapping you and we're going to the garage, and he's like, yeah. So it's Tuesday morning. I wasn't kidding, I've kidnapped my client. So he's over at the other side of the garage at the minute, just looking at everything. He's like, oh, what's that? So yeah, he likes cars, so on the way he's been talking about buying a Cosworth, so he's having a good morning until I start stabbing him later. But he's got some numbing cream on for that. So I thought these lot would be early, so like I was here at 10:30. I was the first one here. But they're just moving cars out now onto the dyno. So they've had a problem with the brakes. The routing of the handbrake cable was causing the rear brake to seize because they've moved it because of the exhaust. They've sorted that, done an oil change, and just getting ready now to put it on the dyno. So he's Matthew, my client. I says to him this morning, I got a treat for you, and he's like, well, what is it? I says, I'm kidnapping you and we're going to the garage, and he's like, yeah. Yeah, he's happy to be here. He's the kidnapping has went well. And car's got a throttle problem, so we've seen it on the dyno anyway. It's we haven't seen a full pull or anything, but I'm really gonna have to get away and tattoo Matthew, so I'm gonna go and do a tattoo. I'll put a picture of the tattoo maybe in the video later. Bye for now. At the shop now, I've drawn some flames on Matthew's neck, and around here there's a rose and some stems, and we're tying all this lot together so once both of these gaps filled. This is some of the previous stuff done on him. Some of it's cover-ups, there's a cover-up in there. And then down this side we've got a wing coming down the arm, going into biomechanical, so we've got hydraulic ram there, cog, hydraulic pipe, and then down his arm he's got all these actuators on the back of his hand, some framework, hinges, more hydraulic pipes and cogs, feathers, an auger there. And she's actually got a spanner, hasn't she? She has, hasn't she? What was that? What's the story with that?
can't mind you.
Did I just do it?
I think you did it.
She's literally like she must have been holding something else and I've given her a spanner.
No, I can't mind that. It's that long ago, isn't it?
So a lot of the stuff that we've done here, he just says kind of do what you want. So he's had a few ideas that he's put into it as well, but mainly it's been me just doodling like we've doodled there. So we've done a rose and some leaves and some cogs and a hydraulic ram and some flames and some more vertebrae up the back just to tie it all in. Yeah, that works, just spin round. Go, keep going. Wicked. Right, so we've got this front corner ready for moulding. Those are the bits of material for making the other fences, but we can't make the other fences until this bit's been done, and all the plasticine's been done on the bonnet as well on this corner. We've got the fences onto this now, but we haven't got any plasticine in it yet, so we'll do that tomorrow. And then both of these have been waxed, they just need another coat of wax before we take moulds of them. And over here I've asked Jonathan to plug all this in. So right, so like I don't know how I feel about this. So obviously he's been working on the controller to control the gearbox, so you can change gear like a manual with an automatic gearbox. What's the gearbox called?
ZF8HP.
ZF8HP. So he's made this transmission control unit and he's wiring stuff up over here, and then this, and I didn't know he was going to do this bit. Look at this. So now I'm trying to get the glare off. There we go. Now it's in neutral, and that's him pressing essentially the gear lever and changing up into 8th, back into 5th. But this is also a touch screen. I don't know what you can touch on it to make things, but it was, go on.
So if I do...
See, gears are there again. What did you press? Look at all these different screens it can do. It's crazy. And it's touch screen. How then, like, you're going to have to plumb all this into the rest of the sensors?
Yeah, I've got to do quite a bit of work.
This would need a full harness to make it work with the...
It's all harnessed into this. And this canvas will go into this from the ECU. So all the data from the ECU... Yeah,
like the coolant and stuff like that, and the your fuel levels and...
Canvas. Because I've got a canvas to the ECU anyway, for shift up for cut, shift down for blip, and then gear position for the ECU. So the ECU knows gear position as well.
So how many different screens is there?
I've only got 3 on it at the minute, but there's a load of different ones. And then that's transmission temperature on there. It's got a temp sensor on.
Right. Brilliant.
And then I'll be able to put the RPM and all that on.
And when he's pressing them buttons, you can hear this clicking. So that's them solenoids doing the thing.
If I put that in, that's a park.
Yeah.
And then if I take power off it, drops it back out. And then when it's got fluid pressure, this solenoid here will push that.
Push that one,
and then this one holds it.
Right.
So mechanically, it's a mechanical
mental. But anyway, I didn't know, like, I'm saying I don't know how I feel about it, because I bought that fancy screen, and like I'm thinking, God, he could have made us one of these. He says he did tell us. I must have been ignoring you that day. I bought that for the Datsun to pass the SVA, so it wasn't as if I bought it for the...
Yeah, I mean this has got like warning lights and mileage and stuff available.
Yeah.
That all needs programs, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool piece of kit, that, though.
Yeah, you can turn these on and off so they do act like lights.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing mine lit up. Anyway, brilliant. Well done.